Okay, morning, y'all. I just went into my garage, and I'm gonna be doing some work as I've been doing every day because I'm determined to get this thing finished before I die. Okay, so I'm not that far from finishing. Actually, I'm finished basically, but I'm trying to finish up all this fabrication I've been doing, and they have to turn out to be perfect. No ifs, ands, or buts, no nothing. They have to be absolutely perfect. Because this is a showpiece, and I know what it takes to build show cars. I've been doing it all my life. Oh, and one thing I want to add: if you hear this noise, that's my slippers on my feet. So as I walk around, I tend to slide. So that might confuse you or it might not. Okay. All right. I'm going to. Oh, something I got to do first. Stop. That's my vacuum cleaner that I ordered, I believe, from Amazon. Because you don't have to go out and do shopping anymore. That's not necessary. So, there's a new Amazon depot that's like no more than 15 minutes from my house. They're building them in rural areas, you know. So I noticed that one day I passed by, I saw that I was thoroughly shocked because they build things so fast, so fast. Anyway, that's my little vacuum cleaner. Very powerful, very powerful. So what I've been doing, while I had the opportunity to, I've been strengthening this area here, the rear tail frame. Making it as strong as possible because a lot of torque is going to be sent to that area, through the tires and that tire right there. And you see that gear on there, that's a big gear, which means it takes off. And not to mention the work that I'm going to be doing to the engine to make it extremely fast already, but it's going to be much faster. I'm sparing no expense. I can afford to do that because I'm doing everything else myself. I've finished the fabrication, and it's strange how I can, utilize what I got. And to my surprise, on the engine when I removed certain parts, that I didn't need. I found two attachments that attaches perfectly to my engine cover. And so it is an absolute unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. Well, I'll do some finalizing on site. I'm still, finishing up the fabrication. I got one more thing in mind. I bought two Bluetooth speakers, and I'm thinking about putting them, one on each side. This is just the first thing I made. I gotta make it smaller, etc., etc. But then I discovered that you can't get Bluetooth stereo unless you buy this new Santana. Apparently, you can get stereo with his, but this is in no way would fit in this spot. So I'm working on that. More work, in fact. So the back tire, I had bought some new inner tubes. There's a new style. I can't pronounce it at the moment. But anyway, I was doing things backwards and wrong and all that, and I figured it out, and so everything's fine. I bought a new pump thinking that maybe it was the pump. But anyway, this part is finally finished. This is the part where my rear view camera mounts here, facing the rear, and then the screen, the screen's on this dash, the screen goes right there in that dark spot. This is upside down, as I'm sure you can see that. But, that's pretty much finished. I'm just working on some details and a few other things I'm trying to figure out if I can put it on there and make it look right. But this is finished, and the seat. It's a gasket. That's done, So that's pretty much how it goes. And then I have the these are the springs that I use to mount the seat, and it has the same effectiveness as a regular seat. So the idea came upon me one day, and because I had planned on doing something that was totally would not have worked. You want to see? I'll show you what I'm talking about. I have to do all this. I gotta move all this stuff. I had nothing. Putting the spring on and put the springs. And the springs, I had planned on using something like this, but I didn't realize that wasn't going to work at all. So I was lucky enough to have kept the other springs from the original bike. So I decided to use these. I had no choice. Otherwise, I was dead in the water. They turned out to be the absolute best thing I could even think about using. So once I mount them on, they actually go. They actually go. Let's do this. The springs are gonna mount here. Okay. See this right. The springs are gonna mount here and here, and then this seat is gonna sit atop of the springs. Then I have another piece up front. So it's gonna mount like that. You know, like a regular, with the spring, the cushioning, you know, and it's gonna work perfect. Already been tested. And so then this here is a cover that goes over everything. Put this on first. I'm trying to get used to filming with this telephone. And then this will go over this after that goes on. Okay, that goes on. That's the first thing that goes on. So, and then you have this seat that covers up that space, you know, but that first, and then you have the springs, you know, then of course the tire, and with the gold chain, and too many things I'm gonna do to set it off, like my gas line, you know, my emergency shut off right here. Well, yeah, you might say emergency. And that's why I shut it off at, because I can control any leak. It wouldn't leak, wouldn't continuously flow into the carburetor. Okay, and then I got my gas filter, which is a small, it's a gas filter. You can see completely through it. That kind of glass, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, it sounds like it's starting to rain, which means that it's going to cool off even further. So, it should be bearable in the garage today once I turn the fans on. So, adios, amigos. Enjoy. I'll be back. Later, Gator.